Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're diving into a question I get all the time when someone's ready to list their home, and that is, do listing photos actually matter? What do you think? I like to think of them as the swipe right factor in real estate. You might wonder, do we need listing photos? Do they need to be professional? And if you're ever thinking, hey, I got my old photos from my last listing, can't my real estate agent just use those? Do I really need new ones? Today we're covering everything from who should be snapping those shots, hint, probably not you walking around with one of these, to the all-important question of what happens to those photos if you don't end up selling. If you've ever wondered, do I stage with furniture or leave the rooms empty? Or thought, once those photos are out there, who actually owns them? Stick around. This is your complete guide to nailing your listing photos and why they're the silent superheroes of selling your home. Okay, so they say a picture is worth 1,000 words. Luckily for us, because these days everyone's walking around with one of these, snapping photos nonstop. But in real estate, are listing photos really that big of a deal? Absolutely. And here's why. We know people love scrolling through Instagram, Facebook Reels, and YouTube, right? So when it comes to house hunting, visuals are everything. In fact, according to the National Association of Realtors, 96% of the buyers start their search online, with a whopping 85% saying it's the photos that actually help them decide which homes they want to tour. I mean, let's be real. Who hasn't taken a neighborhood drive curious to peek inside a beautiful home? So tell me, would you buy a house just from seeing the outside? Ever bought one without actually touring it first? Comment below if you have. I am seriously curious. Photos give buyers a peek into the unique features that make your home your home. Now, the trick here will be to demonstrate those features in a photo, which means the home will have to be sparkling, because we all know good photos pick up every speck. And speaking of photos picking up flaws, remember that small things stand out in a big way. Dust on the furniture? It's going to look like a snowstorm in high def. Smudges on the windows or sliding glass doors? Suddenly you're looking at a photo with more fingerprints than glass. Let's make sure everything's looking its best. Now that means countertops need to be cleared off, showing space. Shelves or bookcases organized so they're not too busy visually. Beds made and windows nice and clean to let in some of that natural light, which always helps brighten up rooms, especially here in Colorado. And hey, remember when listing photos used to mean wine glasses by the tub and a set dinner table? These days it's all about clean and simple so buyers can picture themselves in the space. Think of listing photos as online dating for your house. This is your home's chance to make an incredible first impression. And here in Denver, where inventory is up, we need every edge we can get. So that means no toilet seats up, no laundry on the stairs, and no car in the driveway, even if it's a nice car. In other words, we're aiming for a welcoming, almost hotel-ready look. Trust me, it's worth the extra effort to tuck away the knickknacks, minimize the furniture, and leave space for the buyer's imagination. Now let's talk light fixtures. Clean them up. When every light is on, it makes the room feel brighter and bigger. And I get it. Here in Colorado, dusting can feel like an Olympic event. But we're going for that look that sparkles, and clean photos make all the difference, leaving the buyer seeing only the great features your home has and none of the flaws. Quality listing photos sell homes faster, up to 32% faster, and professionally taken photos can get your listing 61% more views online. So yes, who takes the photos matters. A professional photographer has the tools, the lighting, and the know-how to make your home shine. Most buyers these days expect not only still photos, but video tours, virtual walkthroughs, and even drone shots. More views online lead to more in-person tours, which means better chances of offers. But with all these virtual tours, drone shots, and 360-degree views, it's easy to think, well, doesn't my phone camera do the job just as well? Not quite. A pro photographer knows exactly how to make your home's features shine with the right angles, lighting, and equipment. And if you're thinking of doing it yourself, or God forbid, having your agent do it, after all, we do not need another photo of a toilet. Try to resist. A smartphone pic can only go so far when you're trying to make a memorable impression. And here's a common question I also get. Who owns the listing photos? Well, in most cases, they're owned by the agent who paid the photographer. That means they're used in the marketing of your home to attract the perfect buyer for your house. And as for old photos, let's leave them in the past. If you're a repeat client, like a lot of my clients are, here's a pro tip. Always use updated listing photos. Transparency is key. Homes can change a lot, even in just a few years, and buyers need to know they're seeing the current version of your home. Using the most current images keeps things honest and helps the buyer know exactly what they're seeing, making for a better, smoother experience for everyone. Though I will add, if you need to sell in the winter and you have a wonderful garden or backyard as a feature of your home, then I see no problem with sharing some of those seasonal backyard photos with your agent, who can then also post them with a note in the MLS to let prospective buyers know that this is what your home might look like at different times of the year. I've done that for my clients who have wonderful outdoor features. Just make it clear if you're taking any of your garden art with you or not. Now, let's talk staging. Here's a question for you. When you look at listing photos, do you prefer to see rooms that are staged with furniture or empty? Most buyers prefer to see some furniture because it helps them get a feel for the space. It helps with judging the room size and gives buyers an idea of how they would use that room. So you can set the stage with your own furniture. You can hire a stager that might bring in some of their furniture and stage a few important rooms. Research shows that most rooms actually photograph better with furniture in them. But what happens if you've already moved out and the rooms are empty? No problem. These days, virtual staging has your back. You can digitally add furniture to listing photos without needing to lift a single chair or move a couch. This way, buyers can still imagine how it might look when they make it their own. So listing photos, they're not just nice to have, they're crucial for standing out in today's market. Listing photos are your first chance to make a lasting impression. Taking a bit of time to prepare your home, and by working with a real estate professional, you can be sure your home's photos, videos, and drone shots help you attract the right buyers and make it easier for them to see living in your house. If you found these tips helpful, I'd love to hear your thoughts or any of your own home staging tricks in the comments below. I'm Peggy Durstolf, a realtor with Live Denver Suburbs, powered by HomeSmart. If you're looking for even more ways to sell your home faster, check out this video over here where I talk about the power of staging. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.